Today we will be demonstrating a dissection of a perch. Perch are kingdom Animalia and phylum Chordata. This means that perch are vertebrates with a spinal cord. Perch are in class Actinopterygii, which means that perch have fins that attach to the spine that are bony instead of fleshy. With any dissection, some precautions need to be taken. Some girls might feel queasy or uncomfortable. If this is the case, they are welcome to take a break from the activity, but should be encouraged to come back to rejoin or observe if they feel up to it. Before we begin our dissection, be sure you have all the materials. You will need glove, goggles, an apron, a dissection tray, and the dissection kit. In the dissection kit, there should be scissors and a scalpel. Safety is very important for dissections. When using a scalpel, hold the tool like a pencil with one finger on top for precise cutting. Always cut away from the body. It is better to cut lightly and make several cuts than press too hard and cut through an important structure. In this dissection, it may be easier to use the scissors rather than the scalpel. Another safety concern is that the perch have been preserved using chemicals, so make sure you and the girls wear gloves and avoid touching faces during the dissection. On the exterior of the perch, locate the fins. Dorsal fins, pectoral fin, pelvic fins, anal fin, and caudal fin. Why does the perch have so many fins? Other external structures include two eyes without eyelids, nostrils, and the mouth. The operculum is the bony structure that protects the fibrous gills. Lifting the operculum, you should be able to see the gills. Locate the mouth of the perch and pull on the upper lip to extend the jaw forward. Is this different from how your jaw works? Other important exterior features are the nostrils and the lidless eyes. What do you see about fish eyes that are different than ours? To begin the dissection, grasp the perch with thumb on one side and fingers on the other and turn to expose the ventral side of the fish. Insert scissors just under the anus and cut forward to the gills. Be sure to cut superficially in order to not cut any of the internal structures. They are concentrated in this region. Using your thumb, separate the halves, and using the scissors, cut upward from the anus to the lateral line and from the operculum to the lateral line. To remove this flap of skin and muscle, cut along the lateral line. Just behind the now exposed gills is the two-chambered heart. The digestive system begins with the mouth, and then just behind is the pharynx, which leads into the opening of the esophagus. Notice that the esophagus is elastic and can stretch to accommodate large food items. The esophagus acts as a tube connecting the mouth and the stomach. The stomach is responsible for mechanically and chemically breaking down food. Perch typically eat fish eggs, juvenile fish, and small invertebrates. Locate the intestine, the pyloric caica, and the spleen. Locate the liver, which is just in front of the stomach. The liver regulates blood glucose levels and ensures the perch stays within certain ranges of protein, sugars, and lipids. Find the kidneys, which are below the spinal column. The kidneys are responsible for filtering the blood of nitrogenous waste, which are later excreted through the ureter and the anus. Locate the reproductive glands. The perch reproduces sexually but externally. The female lays eggs, and the male fertilizes the eggs using milk, which contains sperm cells. Locate the swim bladder, which is between the kidneys and the gonads. The swim bladder allows the fish to swim without exploding from air pressure. Notice that the swim bladder appears shiny because it contains crystals that makes it airtight and prevents gas from leaking. To clean up the dissection, place all fish tissues directly into the garbage bag provided by your program manager. If there are any excess fluids in your dissecting tray, pour them down the sink with plenty of water. Wash your dissecting instruments and dry them to prevent rusting, and place the dissecting instruments back into the kit only when fully dry. Wash out the dissecting tray and then dispose of your gloves and make sure everyone washes their hands thoroughly.
Be very careful when doing it, blah blah. And put it back in. Yeah, and that's it.